I'm worried about social interaction when all of this is over. How can I support my child with their social skills and their confidence?
All right. So I would say first let's talk about social interaction, then we're going to talk about confidence further. I wouldn't be worried. Social skills are something that's in our nature. It's in our genes. So you being in the house doesn't mean now we're going to lose all the social skills. And for the children, if this is the mother of, let's say, 2-year-old, a 3-year-old, and maybe they then didn't develop certain social skills, they're still going to develop them. This will not last forever. We don't know how long, but we are hopefully being able to, go out. And the child, as long as the child is developing their well-being and their emotions in the right way, they will learn social skills very easily. And in many countries, even when I grew up, I always like to reflect, we didn't have early education. So we spent time, at the time I spent time with my grandparents, which were lovely. We were outside on a farm playing, and we had our neighbors. I have to say we had children the same age to play together. And then once we were really emotionally ready, we started school at 7 years old. We didn't have any education before that. So parents are always so worried, oh my God, it's going to be too late for them to learn to read, to write, to do everything. And I say no, because they're maturing. They're even maturing being with you and having interaction with you as a family, because the family is the closest people to them.
Yeah.
So with social interaction, this is not something, honestly, I think parents should worry. It's going to come very natural, because it is natural for us. When it comes to confidence, confidence is something that we build from inside of us, and it doesn't necessarily come with social interactions like in a nursery, because then a lot of children who didn't have nursery or early education, they will go up not being confident, which is not true. So for you, it's also important that you reflect on child's behavior. I always say praise or criticize the behavior, not the child, so they understand that if they change the behavior, they could get a different feedback. The difference between the child and the behavior. So we're not saying the child, you're bad, you're misbehaving, you're naughty, but we're saying, I don't think this is the best behavior. What do you think? How do you feel about this? Do you really think this is appropriate to behave like this? And then they're going to start build themselves. For confidence, there's a lot of different games that we usually do in the nurseries. I was managing and teaching before in nurseries as well. So you can do things like show and tell, let them to pretend they're singing on the stage in front of you and your husband, let them learn a song and then tell you in front of you. So this is something that's come later for us as a skill of public speaking and presenting. And it's very important for them and affects their confidence in a very good way.
Yeah, it's really great. We love doing that in the nursery. Pretend play, singing. Okay, I have one